Alright guys, so we are at the RMS Queen Mary and we are here primarily to do the paranormal investigation, but I want to talk a little bit about Dark Harbor. Now, since we're working on Scary Farm, we will descend upon Dark Harbor on November 1st, and that's usually when a lot of the haunt monsters descend upon this place just to have a good time, blow off some steam. We've done 25 nights of scaring you guys, so it's time for us to have a little fun. But let's talk about what is returning for 2018 to Dark Harbor. The first one is Feast, and that was a new one last year. That's with the character, the chef. Basically, that is aboard the ship. That is one of the mazes aboard that one. You have B340, which is returning. That one was the scariest maze. That one is also aboard the ship. And that one is with Samuel the Savage. He's the main character in that one. That one, you guys, was terrifying. It also had the longest line. When you do come to Dark Harbor, these mazes can take a long time to get into. I highly recommend the front of the line pass. Lullaby is returning with Scary Mary. Enough said. She's the main one coming on to the advertisements this year. We also have Deadrise. Deadrise is actually going up right behind us right here. That one's a really cool maze. It didn't have a long line. B340 was the longest line last year, but Deadrise we just walked right onto. Really cool. And that's with the captain. If you guys seen the captain, he's pretty cool. Circus is returning with the Ringmaster. The Ringmaster is back. Intrepid with the Ironmaster. Intrepid actually takes place inside the village area, part way. Coolest thing about that maze, guys, when you go into one of the rooms and you have a kind of basically a laser grid that makes it look like you're in a swamp, and it's all foggy in there, and you've got people underneath this fog and underneath this laser. Very disorienting, and they'll pop up right in front of you. I thought that was the coolest effect inside that maze last year. More monsters that are coming out. They're coming out with Voodoo Priestess, and Graceful Gale is going to be here. Now, the one maze that I thought was a little boring and apparently is not returning this year was Soulmate. And you could kind of tell they kind of just threw it by the wayside last year, but I think that's where Graceful Gale is kind of steering towards, because she looked normal and now she does not, if you guys can see this picture right here. Right? We also have Half Hatch Henry, and if you guys ever heard of Hatch 13, we brought that to you in our last video for the paranormal shipwalk tour. He's got a lot of names, but it's the poor guy that got cut in half by the door. True story, bro. So if you guys come down here and you've never been down to Dark Harbor and you're kind of like, I don't know, is it worth the money, is it not? It is one of the cheapest Halloween events that are out here. That is a mainstream one. It's starting at $20 and it goes all the way up from there. There's even secret bars that you can get into if you pay the money. There's the VIP tour, I believe, is like $300. So we can go, this is an event that you can go from pauper to priestess, okay? Like, it just depends on the money that you want to spend, but it's also aboard the Queen Mary, and that is one of the most haunted places, top 10 in America. So that's kind of cool, and you get to go to some certain areas that you don't really get to go into normally for the ship. So if you guys come out November 1st, we'll see you there. Usually they have a slider event as well where all the sliders come in. They did last year, so there has been nothing set yet that they said they're going to be back this year. But remember, the announcements are happening in 6 days. Those official announcements are happening at Midsummer Scream on the 28th and 29th. We will be giving you a live feed of Not Scary Farm's announcement at 12:30 on YouTube, so join us for that if you can. And we'll see you in the fog.